Welcome to another VAC Tech Talk. This time we're going to be talking about our race seat installation kit and some safety items. The race seat installation kit was really born also right around 2000, maybe 1999, but we started manufacturing it in-house in 2000. The reason we did the race seat installation kit was when we would go to install race seats in an E30 M3, which was a very popular race car back in the day. We've built quite a few of those. Installing a race seat was very, very troublesome and expensive. So it either involved cutting the floor or doing some crazy modifications that weren't reversible. So I came up with something that is known as the floor mount adapter, and which is this component here. So the floor mount adapter basically mounts and attaches to the factory fastener location. On top of that, we have the universal side mount bracket. Our universal side mount brackets are exactly what they are. This is the later version of the USMB, and what we feature with this version, and this has been out there for quite a few years now, it's an extruded 6061 aluminum, which is extremely strong, a quarter of an inch or approximately 6.5 millimeter thick. It is designed with slots. I think we featured this product before in a Minute Monday, but there are wide slots on the bottom as opposed to a lot of what's in the marketplace, which are just holes. So that allows the side brackets to kind of move in and out as needed, because seats, fiberglass seats, the shells are not always parallel. So if you made something with round holes, then you really would have trouble. You'd have the bracket flexing. So by designing it with the slots underneath, it allows the side mounts to fasten tightly against the seat, and then it allows you to tighten them properly to the floor mount adapter. So the other key component of this is if you wanted to integrate sliders. Some people want sliders and have the flexibility to have, adjustability for different drivers. The kit is designed to sandwich these in between, and that allows for full adjustability. So you can adjust with the floor mount adapters. You can install wider seats, and with these then you have the fore and aft movement for the taller and shorter people as needed. So now we've covered the different applications where you might have let's say there's a lot of the common seats, the Recaros, the Race Techs, the Momo, Sparco, OMP, Cobra, all these common seats, they will all work with our product, and it makes it a really nice, simple install. A seasoned veteran installing these kits can install in probably a half hour. If it's your first time, DIY guy, it might take you about an hour to install a seat. So now back to that original comment. You know how long it used to take to install in an E30 M3 initially? With all the custom fabrication, we would have to invoice somebody for 5 to 6 hours worth of labor. Could you imagine the look on someone's face? So that's why we had to create these products. These products are all created to make it affordable. If there's such a thing in racing, slightly more affordable in racing. So, then we have, when you're doing this, you also have to keep in mind that safety. Safety is a big thing, right? So you have seats like this Race Tech that has some, also call it side protection. On impact, your helmet is limited, your head is limited in here. So these are nice type seats to have. Some people call them halo seats. This particular seat also has fasteners on the back. It's designed if you wanted to rigid mount a bracket to it to stabilize it. And they also sometimes offer features to where you can put an air duct on it to help bring some cooling to your back. So that's, with reference to that. So from the main safety perspective, we like to talk about the fire extinguisher and the fire system. In a race car, you could put fire system, have as many nozzles as you want. But how about if you're a track guy that's just doing DEs? Well, now you need to still be protected, but what you need is, you need a fire bottle. Well, how do you mount the fire bottle? Well, this is part of a system. And with the system, you get, this will mount, these are made in different widths for different applications, but this will sandwich between your floor mount adapter and the floor. And then you can install your extinguisher, nice and easy. And when you have a problem, it's quick release, grab, lift out, put your fire out. So this is really necessary. These items are sold separately, so you can just buy this. The fire mount bracket is made with slots on the bottom side as well to give some adjustability and you know, basically allow you to adapt your type of bracket. We never recommend the plastic mounts, by the way. If you have a fire bottle that has plastic mounts, it's not good. On impact, it will break and fly, so you need the steel straps. So I want to show you an example. This was a fire that I was driving the car at Lime Rock in 2000, and my tube-frame car had an electrical fire, which ended up getting very, very close to me. My seat burned. This suit was the second time wearing this suit. This is a relatively heavy suit that had a high rating for fire. So second time out, you could see the burns. If I show you the helmet here, without losing the suit off the shelf, the helmet, you can see all the smoke that's still in it as well. So yeah, eyebrows were singed. Luckily I walked away. So safety is critical when we're talking about racing. You want to make sure you're protected. Now, there are a couple items that are accessories that will also work. Not necessarily, you can use them in racing, but these are really designed for the DE guy. So what we have here are some brackets that are designed to work with a 3-point lap belt. So if you remove the factory seat, a lot of time you're going to lose your seat belt buckle. In this particular case, we have brackets. This is the one we really like because this is heavy duty, and you can mount inside, outside, but this can sandwich as well between the floor and your FMA. And it's got big nice slots, they both do. With this version, this would be on the right side of the seat. We also have a version that goes on the left side. You can't mount them this way, they need to be mounted this way, this direction. This can work for inner or outer. This is very, very stout. So this bolts in, you pull your lap belt buckle in here, and then you can use your 3-point system, continue to use your 3-point system. For the racer, we do make an anti-sub mounting bracket, which is a 1/4-inch thick stainless steel, and it has some holes, elongated holes, that will allow the snap-in lap belts or anti-sub belts that go in through the seat. So that bracket mounts between the FMAs and bolts from underneath. Then your anti-sub belts go down through your seat opening and hook underneath the seat for you. So that's really the safest way. If you're using a 5 or 6 point, that's what you want to do. If you're using the 3-point lap belt, then this is the way for you to go. I mean, this is the most effective way and the safest way. I mean, literally, we've sold thousands and thousands of all of these products. These are the most popular products that we offer, and we will continue to do so. So if I'm going to say that, you know, again, for fitment, the disclaimer here is these are called side mount brackets because they are designed to mount to a seat that has side mount holes. Sometimes people purchase them and try to use them with seats that have bottom mount only. That will not work. These are side mount only. It is also designed to really virtually, like I said, work with most seats in the marketplace. And what other features can we share about these? We have had people get creative. I mean, these are thick enough that if you do want to maybe drill and attach right on it, you can. Some people say, is it safe to do that? Well, the question for you is, if it's unsafe, then why does the factory mount their belt buckle to the seat as well? So if the factory can do it, you can do it, as long as you're using the right kind of fastener. Remember, what you don't want to use is you don't want to use the 8.8 grade fasteners. You want to try to keep it at 10.9 or 12.9. If you have any questions about any of that stuff, do let us know. We're well versed. So for the chassis that we cover, every BMW chassis is covered with these floor mount adapters. We actually also have a version for the Mustang, the S550 chassis. We've made them for Miatas. We've made them for Porsche applications as well. We've covered, I believe, also the Nissan GTR. We've made some for Nissan GTR as well. So, you know, we're well versed, pioneer, originator, often imitate it, never duplicate it. Is that how it goes? I don't know, but something like that. So let's just keep it to that. But we have you covered for your safety needs, for your race seat installation kits and anything else that you need. Keep us in mind. We appreciate it. Thank you again for watching another VAC Tech Talk, and we look forward to seeing you soon.